Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than...
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out to the right. Maldini. To Lahm. Oh, super find. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cross in, looks like a good one. Maldini getting this one clear. Back in once more. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Di Marco demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
The Netherlands finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cannavaro. Thuram. Opts for safety. And it's Roberto Carlos. Maldini. Now Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lahm. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Carvajal with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Roberto Carlos. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Adams spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Pirlo.
The Netherlands really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Passes short and sharp. It's Luis Suarez! Danger averted for now. Thuram. The Netherlands are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Look at... Oh, shooting chance! Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Pirlo. And here's Suarez. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a good spell of possession, this. Luis Suarez! Lacking in accuracy. And claimed it back swiftly. It's a searching pass. Oh, it's played into the... climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Played into space. The Netherlands finding their passes. Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Camavinga. And it's Carvajal. Pirlo was in no mood for any of that. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Thuram. Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Adams. Roberto Carlos. And Adams. And it's Carvajal. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
No, that's been intercepted. Now he's off and running. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Out to the right. Swung over. DiMarco has it out wide and in space. And that should get the job done. Out towards the flank. Now it's Saka. Carvajal could try cutting inside. Terrific header! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please take this.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rijkaard. And it's Lahm. And he's in on goal. And Messi! No mistake! The Netherlands are level. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Eder Militao. Carvajal. Pirlo. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. And it's Roberto Carlos. Saka is onto it in a flash. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. Platini. And that's a dangerous... Rijkaard!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saka picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Raul. Saka. And they've been given a corner. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Netherlands.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 4, Suarez. Coming on the field.
That comes as a mighty relief.
Ronaldinho. Number 7, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
The Netherlands are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rijkaard. It's Ronaldinho. And he's intervened well there. Raul, played out towards the right wing. He is through here! Saka's delivery. Takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Platini. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Platini. Searching pass he's played there. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Carvajal, who's set up one goal so far. Just about up to 75 minutes. Eder Militao. Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Roberto Carlos. That's going right the way across. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Lam. Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to set...
He's gone for goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Atletico Paranaense are looking to go forward now. Messi. There's the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
The Netherlands clearly now in lead preservation mode. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Clipped into space. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come. In he goes again. Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Quick request for support.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Serge Gnabry is undoubtedly one of Germany's better wide men. A player I expect to see a lot of on either flank, whose speciality is coming inside, having learned from one of the greatest at doing just that. And he boasts a very, very good goal record too, that shouldn't be understated.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Pirlo. Played back in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Chance! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's an imaginative pass. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Lahm. And it's Parla. And this is Bale. And he's being shifted off it. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pirlo. Suarez is herring after that one. He's in space and looking for options. Roberto Carlos! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Carlos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here. Platini. Oh, cracking ball. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Out towards the flank. Can he get it through? Great, and a chance! It's hit the upright. They want to be quick to recover this. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Parla. Opts for safety. That's Cannavaro. Looking for the run. Oh, delightful ball. Chance, surely! Oh, he hit that sweetly. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gnabry. He is through here. Pirlo. Maldini. And it's Parla. Thuram. Platini. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. That's a shade optimistic. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Can he spark a counter here? Kane. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cannavaro. Pirlo. Parla. And it's Parla. Now that's well seen too. And this is Kane. Danielson. Pirlo. And they can counter here. And it's Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. Bale. Oh, smashing header! Goal, the Netherlands! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 9, Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale.
The Netherlands are in front now. The game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Half-time getting close now. Platini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Parla. Now Platini. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
The Netherlands happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, Bale.
And we're off again.
Coming on to replace him is
The Netherlands
number
carrying
11,
a one-goal lead. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! The Netherlands do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect...
He's having a shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Chance! Cleared without hesitation. Tries to play it through. Serginho's cross. Shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. This looks promising. He can get that clear. And it's Messi. He's in a good position here. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Parla. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe is onto this. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. The Netherlands perhaps contemplating their next change here. Spread neatly. Lahm. He's had a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
The Netherlands have their third corner. Shapes to shoot! And how did he not make it four?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Messi, and Messi! No, not quite.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Now it's Kane. Messi calmly anticipates. Platini. Pass is just off target. Nielsen. Chance here to counter. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Platini. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Kane. Mbappe. And the shot! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance. Back. There's the shot! It's there! Right back in the game! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
The Netherlands really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's searching through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders pop.
Terrific header! It's in! Arsenal are level. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckham with the cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
In again. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking to play him in. Well, that looks a decent ball.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Deftly away. And back to the keeper they go. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Maldini gets across to intercept that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Works it forward. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Luis Suarez. He shifted it to the flank. Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Could move up a gear here. Dink through. Still goalless at the moment. Just eases him off the ball. Lam. And it's Neymar. That's Maldini. Pirlo. Platini. Oh, good spread. Ronaldinho. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Thuram getting this one clear. Paris are looking to go forward now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Luis Suarez. Not the most convincing of passes. Some really good ball movement. It's run loose here. Cannavaro. And here's the chance to counter. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Vinicius Junior! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's following up! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That is a brilliant interception. This is their second corner of the game. Shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Roberto Carlos. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
Can he finish? They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's onside! Well read, and the danger is averted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
The Netherlands can really do...
Quickly taken. That pass has been well intercepted. That's good running with the ball. Looking for options for movement. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Pirlo. He's going for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lahm. Looking for the run. Neymar. Nedved has created one goal already. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee.
It's Roberto Carlos! It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Roberto Carlos! He's keen, determined to have his say.
The Netherlands really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And that has been cleared.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's Nedved! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Changement. Le numéro 7.
Paris have their third corner.
Eto. Le numéro 21.
Cannavaro can get it clear.
À leur place, le numéro 13. Le numéro 18.
Mohamed Salah on a strong run down the right. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here. Nedved. Oh, this is takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Great chance! Oh, in for the pieces! And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. No, that's been intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's clever. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The Netherlands present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And that should get the job done. Mohamed Salah. There's the shot! They've done it! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Pirlo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pass somewhat off target. 5 minutes left on the clock. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Pelé, Oh, it's Dembele. He has found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? No, no way through there. Pele! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Paris find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram wins the duel this time. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. And already we're underway here. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Now it's Mbappe. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Roberto Carlos. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Now it's Messi. Played back in. Platini! Denied by an instinctive save.
Platini actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Nicely spread. And it's Cannavaro. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. A header! Goal! Sao Paulo! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Sao Paulo have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cannavaro. The Netherlands are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Sao Paulo have reclaimed it. And he plays one through. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Davis cuts it out. Nice-looking ball. That pass isn't the best. Neuer. He's had it taken off him. Turns back here, probably the best option. Messi.
The Netherlands really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions...
Chance, surely! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. brilliant. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Face to face, and he shoots! Goal, the Netherlands! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Platini. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Roberto Carlos. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, good-looking ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Platini. Pirlo. Oh, no joy this time. Van Dijk. Aimed beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Back into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Lam, it's a pretty loose pass. Platini. Now it's Messi, looking for the run. Ball looks a good one. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And that'll be the final action of the first half. The Netherlands come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
The Netherlands head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're underway again. Pirlo, given the lift of his goal. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a cute ball. Somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Taken back almost at once. Haaland. Always onto this. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Sao Paulo choosing to make the first change. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
finish! Oh no, this does not look good! Goal! Sao Paulo! And the comeback is complete!